Most of the time, when people consider special education and related services, they are thinking about services for children between kindergarten and 12th grade. However, research has shown that children with special needs who receive support early in life do better in future settings. In Virginia, early childhood intervention can begin as early as birth through the Infant and Toddler Connection Program, or ITC. This program, intended for children ages 0 to 3, focuses on providing supports and services to help parents and other caregivers know how to find ways to help the child learn during everyday activities, and ultimately to focus on increasing your child's participation in family and community activities that are important to you. These supports and services are outlined in an IFSP, or an Individualized Family Service Plan. An infant or toddler who isn't developing as expected or has a medical condition that can delay typical development will most likely be found eligible for these supports and services, regardless of the family's ability to pay. Your child's IFSP services may take place in your home, their daycare, or a preschool setting, typically wherever they spend most of their time. Once your child has met all their IFSP goals and you're no longer concerned about their development, or when approaching their 3rd birthday, your child will transition out of the Infant and Toddler Connection Program. However, if you still have concerns about their development, you may wish to have them transitioned into the 2nd Early Childhood program that Virginia offers, known simply as Early Childhood Special Education, or ECSE. ECSE is targeted towards children with a disability that are preschool-aged, 2 to 5 years old, with the long-term goal being for those children to enter kindergarten as ready and as prepared as possible. There are 14 disability categories defined in the federal and state special education regulations. They are autism, deaf-blindness, deafness, developmental delay, if recognized by the school division, emotional disability, hearing impairment, intellectual disability, multiple disabilities, orthopedic impairment, other health impairment, specific learning disability, speech-language impairment, traumatic brain injury, and visual impairment, including blindness. Once eligible, ECSE is administered at the school division level, so specifics about your child's options should be directed towards your school division's special education department. It is important to note that the rules for the ECSE and ITC are different. ITC is not a prerequisite for enrollment in ECSE, and not all children who qualify for an IFSP will be eligible for ECSE. For more information on early childhood supports and services, please visit the Early Intervention and Early Childhood Special Education web pages on the VDOE website. We have one final video in our series, and we hope you'll join us for our last topic: options for children who do not meet IDEA eligibility requirements.